Okay. Hello, it's Joe. In record-breaking time, Kimchi, everyone, has been ejected. He doesn't listen to me. He doesn't listen to me. And then I had to chase him around. It was a process. But all's been resolved. I will give him another chance. Don't worry. Don't worry. I am aware of the blue star on my face. Makeup couldn't save what's happening under this, so she's here to stay. I've never tried one of these before, but I see all the hip young people doing it, so I thought maybe I could try and be one of them. Thank you, Foodie. Welcome, everybody. For Elton, I saw your post in the Discord. I was just tuning up and getting ready. I imagine I will most likely play Silk Song. As many of you know, I, for a good chunk of time, was playing through Hollow Knight on my game channel, Joe Doesn't Play Violin. And something happened along the way in our journey where I became terrified of playing it again. That game smacked my butt, let me tell you. Like, I got really far. Like, I'm close to the end. I guess depending on how much, like, I really want to, like, get done. But anyway, I did 3 streams trying to defeat the same boss. And each stream was, like, at least 3 hours. And it got to the point where I was like, I just don't think I can do this. And that's so not me. I'm the most stubborn little dang girl in the whole world where I will push myself to the absolute limit if it means accomplishing something. But it kicked my butt. It kicked my butt. Welcome in, everybody, for Elton Delicious. It was intense gaming. But I didn't cry, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. For ASMR, welcome. It's ASMR time! Dark, it's wonderful to see you again. Great year. Actually, for my warm-up today, I was playing along to that tune by ear, and oh my gosh, it just made me feel so relaxed. So I might do that again. That one I think was called The Seaside Village. For Mirando, thanks always for the shoutouts, by the way. I've mentioned it before, but just thank you so much. I feel like there was a loop of something. Oh, boop, burp, 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 burp. Vama a la Flamenco that you asked for a while back. That's one of the songs I really want to put on my set list for when I hit the front page, which is 2 weeks from today. I have so much to do. Well, I don't have so much to do. Like, I could do it today and it probably would be fine, but we'll talk more about that once we get the stream rolling. Bye! Xhaven. Xhaven, thanks for dropping by on the YouTube chat, by the way. I appreciate it. Let's see. Joe Extreme Gamer. I game. I would say I'm okay at games. I've beat some pretty hard games. I wouldn't say I'm the best. And there's definitely certain genres of gaming that I am better at than others. Like, I haven't done too many first-person shooters. Other than Fallout. I loved Fallout. Oh my god, I love Fallout. That game was so fun. But other than that, I haven't really done a whole lot. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. How is everybody? I am obviously quite late today. Thank you for being understanding when I move the schedule around a bit. If I am being 100% transparent, I was big sad this morning. I was having a hard time. I was feeling real big sad. But I'm really proud of myself because while it was happening and I had a little cry, I was able to be like, okay, what can you do to address this? And I went to the gym for the first time in a while. I did a real big workout. I got home, I made a big healthy dinner with leftovers for later today. Took a nice long shower, and I feel better and sincerely excited to play some music with you guys and have some musical healing. So I'm excited to do that with you. I did, after teaching my lessons yesterday, sit down and do yet again more sound tweaks. That's going to be an ongoing process over the course of the next 2 weeks and I guess foreseeable future, right? But I started trying something new. I've only finished 2 days of it, but I'm trying, while I do sound adjustments, to write music from scratch and just see what happens. And it was actually really fun. I focused... It's gonna make loud noise, probably. I'm not saying anything. Nope. Ha. I dodged another earblood. So for the first day, I wanted to focus on... Oh, I think my sound on phone's on. Let me silence that. For the first day, I focused on the sound for the mando and the banjo. And for whatever reason, was feeling, I guess, some fiddle sea shanty vibes, and this is what I did. Practicing panning. Cute. I might expand that into like a complete fiddle form, which is usually, not usually, well, yeah, usually. There's exceptions, but most fiddle tunes are almost always 16 measures. So that gives me half a fiddle tune. I just have to write a B section. And I've never written an original fiddle tune, so that could be cool. And then I wanted to focus on the more rock-centered instruments with rhythm guitar, piano, and bass. And I came up with this I feel like it's like Fleetwood Mac-y. I like it. It's the appropriate amount of reverb after. I wanted to try and get my loops to a point where when I press stop, there's a satisfying, like, little fade. So that was my first 2 days of trying to write music without a plan and just see what happens. For anyone, thanks for the follow, for Stradawari. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. For those interested in writing music or practicing music, I highly recommend sitting down. I blinks. You are an angel sent from heaven to help me make music, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, I blinks. Thank you. I teased you by saying that maybe I'd do Mr. Tillman and or Aerith's theme. So we're just gonna do it today. Why don't we start with Aerith's theme as a warm-up? Thank you so much, sincerely, iBlinks. Thank you. You've been so supportive for helping me keep this operation going the past year. Not to put pressure on you, even if that was last dono, you've helped so much, and just thank you so very much. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Kevin Slug, thank you so much for 3 years of resubs. Thank you. Please let me know for either of you if I could play something for you. I know I picked technically Aerith's theme, but since I picked, you get a pick still if you want iBlinks. But yeah, just I feel like I am making strides and becoming more optimistic about writing music, as well as getting better at producing. Especially with this last one, I really feel like the sound is much cleaner. And I did a lot of research on learning how to pan better. Panning is when you have certain instruments louder in one headphone rather than the other. And even my piano improv, I feel like it's getting more comfortable. Rena, it's so good to see you. Rena, I made a wannabe Fleetwood Mac song. Well, more like 4 measures, but it's something. So I'm going to continue, to the best of my ability, the habit of trying to write at least 4 measures of music a day, and just continue filling up that big template. And then I feel like whenever I sit down to do something, and if I feel lost, I can just open it and pick an idea. Another thing I was really excited about was I did something out of character for myself where, Van Hamilton, I'm still gonna get back to you. For anyone that's messaged me recently, I have not been checking, where's this reverb coming from? Oh, I found it. I've not been up to date on checking my social media stuff as of late because I needed a separation for like a week, but I'm starting to get back into it. I know I don't need to explain myself because you guys are always really nice, but I'm going to get back to you, I promise. But yeah, I'm excited to push myself and do something new. And on that note, at the end of stream yesterday, like I said, I did something more out of character where I went to make a loop without any sheet music, any chords, nothing. I just knew the song fairly well. It's Kids Run Through the City from Final Fantasy VI. Oh my gosh, and a brand new sub. Thank you. Welcome in for, I want to say game, or is it, GR Media Master? Was that satisfactory? Please correct me if I'm saying it wrong and you want to correct me. But thank you so much. Thank you for a brand new sub. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to get enough sub points to be able to enter the Partner Plus program. I hit it last year and had a 70-30 cut for a full year from November onwards. So I need to get a certain amount of tier 1, 2, and 3 subs for 3 months. And if I do that, then I get into that program again. So the subs really help. For anyone that doesn't know, there is a description of it. Thank you, Jove, in chat. And Prime subs and gift subs don't count. But anyway, I ended up coming up with this, and I'm so happy with it for feeling so uncomfortable making it. It just made me really happy. It's like a folk jazz lounge vibe. We need more washboard. Let me boost that. GR Media Master, you're plucking my heartstrings. If you ever have any questions, sincerely feel free to shoot me like a whisper or something. I'd love to give any advice or help out in any way. I found that the musician community here on Twitch has been so supportive, and I've messaged a lot of other channels that help me on my journey, so I'd love to be able to help you. I'm honored to have been your first follow. That makes me like emotional. It's been an emotional day. I'm feeling fine, but I was feeling a bit big sad this morning. I've been, if I'm being, again, completely honest, kind of working through a bit of a divot with some mental health things, but luckily it's something I've had a lot of experience with, and, you know, I've learned a lot of tools to help me through these patches for just working through the anxiety and depression. And again, I was proud of myself today when I found myself kind of deep in it to take some steps, and I went to the gym and I made a big meal and took care of myself. But thanks. Last month, Help Me Be Musician wasn't that bad, I suppose. I don't know why the Help Me Be Musician text just tickles me. And it's true. I mean, right now I'm able to really just support myself through Twitch, so the donos help me be musician. So it's honest. You can't argue with me on that. But anyway, I guess that's all the updates I really have. Let's just have some fun today. Maybe I'll try and pick another song I haven't made into a loop before and try and figure out a fun, fresh take on it. I do want to work with the new adjustments I made in Ableton, definitely for Mr. Tillman, because I worked on the piano, bass, and guitar sounds, so I think that will be very helpful. For Attorney, I can relate about the mental health thing. I try to be careful with talking about it, because I never want to seem like I'm being, I guess, like manipulative or something. Like, I'm totally fine, and I know so many people work through this, and I think a lot of you guys have expressed that you work through it too. I feel like I'm just not very good at hiding things, so it makes me feel better if I just like say what's going on out loud, and then I can move on. And also that maybe I can help someone else not judge themselves too harshly, hearing me say like, yeah, that was me today. This stands too high and it's bothering me. Oh, so much better. So much better. It's nice to hear how you get through it. Yes, we do like to feel you are relatable. Well, it's really important to me, like especially as the channel grew, that I didn't want to feel like I became a character. Because I came on to this website ultimately for comfort when I was feeling really lost and just wanted to talk openly and honestly. And even though the channel grew, I still want that. Which was kind of hard to figure out how to do for a while, but with my own boundaries, you guys were the ones that kept telling me, like, you're fine, just be yourself. And I was like, okay, I trust you. But anyway, I would like to thank iBlinks by playing a song that I know they're quite fond of. Let's start with Aerith's theme today. Chris? You guys, do you remember that instrumental ensemble I showed you? With like all the different instruments led by a guitarist? That's him! The Mao one. Chris, do you want me to play something from my song list? I'll do it for free, because you're my friend. Also, don't look at my pimple. I tried covering it discreetly.
No pressure if you're just chilling. Thank you for the follow.
I didn't place this mic right. It's a little quiet. It should be more towards the D and the G string, right behind the bridge, closer to the F holes. Tilt. See if that sounds better. Chris, did you even follow me for the Malone? Chris Malone. I see that Chris XX followed. Thank you so much, and Norris. So if you don't follow, I'm playing you. I'm playing nothing. I don't care if we're friends IRL. Oh my god, I already feel so much better. I'm so glad I picked an instrument that's so emotive because I have so many feelings. I don't understand how Twitch works. Oh my god. I'll still play it for you. My goodness. For Momo So Unique, thank you very much for the follow. Maybe one day Chris can figure out how to do that. And then we can be friends again. For Sir Butley Poopington, it's always a pleasure. How are you today? Oh, I'm so embarrassed you see me in this unbecoming manner. I'm a human being whose face is very upset with me right now. So I tried to hide it with a cute little blue star, because that's what the young people do nowadays. I am hot. Let me turn my air conditioning up. I'm going to do that real quick. Let me see if there's any other priority requests. Okay, great. We are up to date. Cool. I'm going to run out in the hallway for... Ah! That scared me so bad. Oh, God. Okay, here's it at a quieter volume. I'm going to change... Why did it stop now? No, this stream's gonna go well, I swear. Let me just, okay, let me just adjust my air conditioning. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Okay, right there. Okay. I'm back. And I also opened the door to give my cat Kimchi another chance. He was ejected right when I pressed start stream because he thought it'd be funny to jump on the piano and bite cables. Not my favorite. So, I think what I'm gonna do... This one has a bunch of different layers, so I'm gonna use the template I already have with the guitar. Oh, I thought I already felt kimchi at my leg. Sorry if I jump scared y'all. I would say it's not gonna happen again, but like... Oh, come on, hard drive. Don't make me restart the computer, please. No, this stream's gonna go well. No, I need to restart the computer. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, everybody. I have to put the be right back screen on. It's gonna take 3 minutes. This computer sometimes doesn't like my hard drive, and I can't open Ableton, which I need to loop. I'm so sorry. I promise the stream will be good. Just... Okay, let me just do this. I keep the stream going, but it mutes the mic. We'll be live. But I don't want to sit here with mute mic. I will be back in 3 minutes. I am really sorry. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. I'm ready to stream. It's all working. Air conditioning. No kimchi terrorizing the room. We're ready. Cool. How's everybody doing? All right, let's do A Winter's Tale from Skyrim. And I put that in this template over here. I've been recently working through all of the loops that I do. There's some songs where like I have certain things pre-recorded, but I think I'm trying to bridge myself out of that, with some exceptions if it's like a song that's just really long and I don't want the loop to take forever. No, I don't want to. I put the Skyrim song in the blue binder. So I feel like this one I've been trying to do in a couple different ways recently. Previously I've done like the main lines all featured on the violin. But I've been practicing banjo and the other instruments a lot, so maybe I'll be brave and try that. Huh, that was kind of cool. I pressed the accordion, it was the appropriate notes. A Winter's Tale. Here we go. Great. There we go. Yep. So let's see, if I record this, I'm gonna make these two violin. Let's make these two mandolin, input one. And then these two banjo. And let's prep if I feel like doing accordion. Okay. Shall we? Let's do it. Not so subtle fade. That's okay though. I found this song as I was looking for pub songs to add to the song list. I was like, I know they exist, I just gotta find them. And this one was pretty fun. So if I want to do this, I think I'll make pedals vertically for dual violin parts and go from there. Okay, let's do it.
Don't call me that.
I have been having a sound issue, and I need to fix it. Oh, come on, Universal Audio, really? I saved this template. Alright, I think I know how to fix it. Just give me a second, I gotta look at my readings here. It's gonna be that kind of stream. Alright, I fixed one of the sound issues. There's one more thing I need to do. Okay. Let's do it. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for Degeneration. Thank you so much. How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. My name's Joe, and I am making a loop from Skyrim. I'm happy to have you. How are you? I'm trying to figure out if I can do the melody in there. I don't want it that low. Maybe like a... Oh, Chris, you don't need to do that. part of the group, though, but I appreciate it. Thanks, Chris. level 5, I'll read you one of my most recent embarrassing Google searches. I have a lot of them. Overall, we got there. I feel like I just read and realized fast what you did. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I want to make sure I give my thank yous before I move too far ahead of myself. For both Fast as well as Cathedora, thank you so much. Cathedora sub for 6 months at tier 2. Thank you so much for 6 months in advance. For Steven, welcome. It's good to see you. Fast for 59 months. That is crazy. For tier 2, thank you so much. Thank you. Railroad Road Earth, rather, for the follow. Happy Friendly for the resub for 43. Chris, that was really sweet. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, though, for gifting a sub. And Mirando gifting a sub right back at you. I'm currently beginning the journey of trying to once again enter the Partner Plus program. The way it works is I need a certain number of people to sub at tier 1, 2, and 3. And if I get enough people to do that, Twitch gives me a 70-30 cut for a full dang year. The catch is I have to do it for 3 months straight. So what I was asking this month, for those who are able and wanting to do so, please take care of yourself first. I can't stress that enough. If you'd consider using the September discount, you can actually sub 3 months in advance, which is what I need, and the discount counts for all 3. We're actually doing pretty good so far. I need 300 points, and I currently have 67, and we have the end of September. For the past year, honestly, I keep getting at like 270 out of 300, so before I even push for it, we're really close. I just need a little more of a push to get that cut, which would help me be able to keep this operation going. So thank you everybody so much. For Station, thank you so much for tier 3 at 33 months. That is a satisfying amount of 3s. Thank you so much. For Cyborg Chop, thank you so much. For 20 months, for everyone that resubbed, you guys all get priority requests. If that's something that you'd like, just let me or Ahmad know. I'll put the song list in chat for anyone that wants that. Unfortunately, we have run into a slight issue that I can fix. Essentially, as many of you know, I've been working on my sound settings. I worked on it for 4 hours yesterday. And Universal Audio, I pressed save, but it's not saving the edits I make. So that was sad. But I think I remember what I did. The issue is, you probably noticed in that loop, there was some peaking happening. And essentially one of the compressors, I just need to lower this to 4 instead of 5. Oh God, what did I do? 2.5 and turn off the upper octave of that compressor. The overall mic volume was set to 6.5 here. Check. If I sing about here, that looks right to me, as I'm trying not to go too close to it. Let's test the violin. Oh, it was sounding so pretty before I restarted the computer. Okay. A little bit, which means what I did before was okay. I just need to take the preamp input for the violin and we're going to drop it just below -4. And then this at 16 instead of 18. Let's try that, and please save. I did this yesterday. Please. This is not good content for a hype train, I know. So why don't I play a ding dang old song? I've been really into fiddle stuff, so we are going to do Arbury whistles. It's one of my favorite finds. It's from a game called Temtem, which is essentially Pokemon. You're a trainer that catches animal-like creatures and train them to fight, but it's totally not Pokemon. And it has a great soundtrack, and I'm gonna play along to this cute song that I think you'll like. I'm working on the penny whistle part too, so this will be a recording at some point. Thanks for being patient with me all. Oh my god, David. My goodness. Okay. I have temporarily fixed our issues with peaking as far as I can see. Dang, I wish I could get this vocal mic just a little hotter. Just a little bit. Check, check, 1, 2. Yeah, and if I'm back here, yes. That is in the -8 range that I need. The violin also seemed fine to me. Let me check one more thing. Maybe if we just bring you up a little higher. Hey, Mr. Smith, how was your stream yesterday? How'd the drums go? All right, we're gonna work with that, my apologies again, everybody. I was so stoked to show you the progress I made on the sound, and it didn't go. So we're gonna say save as instead of save, and that should probably lock it in. It will work enough for today, but I promise I'll make it even better for next time. I just saw for Fast your very charming combination of emotes for the farting llama. I appreciate that very much. Doc Turi, thank you so much for a brand new Prime. I really appreciate it. And if there's something I can play for you to say thank you, please let me or Mod know. You just have to copy and paste the song and put it in chat, and we will make that happen for you. And again, just thank you. Thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate you. Save as is usually the way to go. It creates a new file. I've remembered that at least for my Ableton files, but Universal Audio, I guess I didn't think of that. But again, for today, I'm happy roughly with it, but I'm on a mission to make sure that there is zero peaking ever in my Ableton sessions. So that's the goal for today. I'll try my best to not have to have you guys all sit and watch all of that happen. So now, if I want to work on sound, previously when I've done, we have requests for Wake Me Up When September Ends, as well as Old Town. I'm curious to see if I can just do this from scratch. I've initially gone through phases with my loops where like I'll pre-record, most often guitar, because I was afraid of the loop taking too long and people getting frustrated with me. But I feel like I'm at a level where I've gotten a lot stronger, and based on the feedback you guys have given me, many of you have said that you like seeing it from scratch. So even though I haven't played the guitar part in so long, I think it's simple enough where I can just sight read it. And then I can use my new template, which I think also is going to help make the sound a lot cleaner. I've started a journey where I'm trying to simultaneously work on audio while forcing myself to write a little bit of music every day. And so I have an official template where I'm putting all of them in. I've only done this for 2 days, but I've written 2 days of music, so that's something. I'm just making a goal of doing a simple 4 measures-ish each. So I would like to try and use this template where I've made a lot of strides in. I think it's gonna be loud. No, that's great. So day 1, I focused on the acoustic instruments with mic placement and wrote this little kind of shanty. Honestly, I might expand that. My goal is if I write a little bit of music every day, and then when I feel stuck, I can just open this folder and see if anything inspires me. So then I wanted to work on more of the rock style instruments, so I focused on the bass, piano, and guitar for plugins within Ableton, and came up with this. And I'm not hearing any peaking. So we're gonna use this template. I have 2 different options for acoustic strumming versus finger picking. So we're gonna use this one, put it on auto, high reverb. If I'm doing Wake Me Up When September Ends, dun, 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 dun. I feel like it kind of made me think of like a Fleetwood Mac. All right. So, summer has come past in a second. Tempo, you're gonna hear the metronome for a moment. Please don't panic. I just need to record a kick drum. Best work I've ever done. Beautiful kick drum. It might only need drum in the shaker egg, honestly. Is there anything else I want to add? Alright, foot pedals that trigger the recordings are set. Angle it towards me. And let's sight read some tab and hope I can remember how to do this. Checking mic placement. So this is summer's come past in a second, never last. I definitely did this with a capo. Let's try number 2. So this would be summer has come and passed in a second, never lasts. Wake me up when September, when September. Oh. This feels like a good tempo. Like, make sure I'm not peaking within good old universal audio. It's close, so I'll just back up the mic a little bit. Cool. Let's get the volume better within Ableton, and I'm going to use only the auto levels here. Cool, let me clip that for an intro. Okay, now the B section. Where'd I put that dang old tab? Found it, okay. B section. I need to mute this mic to use Ableton. Then there's a turnaround. So that would be... Yeah, that sounds better. Why does it sound so much hotter? I'm doing troubleshooting today. I'm so sorry if it's like very annoying. That's a better volume. Let me check within Universal Audio. That's great. Okay, let's do the whole thing. Thanks for being patient with me, all. Need a bit more kick in my headphones. Bye, bye. Bob, you're really nice, thank you. Let's get you a little lower too, angled towards the neck of the guitar. I got this. Sundays come fast. Ba, ba, ba. All right, let's do it. I can do this. I want to fix. Oh my goodness, then we got a raid. Your girl's troubleshooting. I'm troubleshooting. Go easy on me, beautiful friends. For Overkill, Jill? That's a fun name. Welcome! Welcome, raiders. I was about to do a loop of Wake Me Up When September Ends. I'm having some technical difficulties, but I think I fixed it. For Overkill, welcome. You're a new name for me. I'm gonna give you a follow. What you do? What you doing over there? What you up to? Tell me. For raiders, I make loops and play over video game music, playing lots of different instruments, and I appreciate you giving me a shot. Ooh, I like jazzy tunes. I'm an alto, so we love jazzy. Why is it not starting on the downbeat? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're sight reading tab. We can do this. Station, thanks for gifting a sub. I definitely didn't catch that last one. Switching. Is it quantized to 2 measures? Okay, let's just get this last part and then I can record the dang thing. Thanks for being patient with you guys. Cleaner. I'm clicking the button on the downbeat and it cuts off the first 2 beats and I don't know why. What's going on? Metronome's here. I have no idea why it's not recording on time. This is like the worst content for a raid. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't want to move on until I fix this. Severus Snape. Dumbledore. I remember. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Let me test. So if the downbeat's here. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. We're gonna get this. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be so pretty. I'm losing my mind. Demon noises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Here we go. Did it. Get the volume better. Alright, we're good. You know what would be really pretty? Is the mandolin. Nevertheless, wake me up when September ends. Do I want to do strings before the Crystal, stop bossing me around. You're being rude. Stop. Thank you, Cathador. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, dressed in my pain again, becoming who you are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. just wake me up when September ends. I'm gonna do strings first. Yeah, I think I want to take my time with this and just kind of experiment with different sounds. All right, no peeking. See, it's peaking. Let's try that. I think that's better. Okay, it's not keys this time. I think I like that. Let's move you forward. Bye. I like that. So now let's do like a Jeffra, thanks for gifting the sub, and Morgan, and Station. Thanks, everybody. I apologize for getting like visibly a little frustrated there. I spent a few hours fixing sound issues yesterday, and they're back. They're back, but it's okay. Good thing is I am happy with how this is. And just that one person was being so rude. I don't let it get to me usually, but oh my god, that was so annoying. Stop. There we go. So I think I want to try accordion and maybe mandolin. Since can never last, wake me up when September ends. Bring out the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my bed again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. No, don't worry, I took care of it. We good, fam. Let's do mandolin. And then I'll add accordion only on the bridge. I think that'd be pretty. So let's see. If I were a mandolin part, what would I be? Maybe just the classic, like. about panning, it's a similar sound should be on opposite sides of the headphones, so we'll put the mando on the left and our strings on the right side. Guitar center. I took your advice, Mr. Smith, and looked into it. Jill, thanks for still being here. If anyone's not familiar, please go check out Jill. I'm going to do so myself. I'm always excited to meet more musicians here in our amazing sphere here on Twitch, and I just really appreciate anyone sticking around while I work my way through these tech things. It means a lot, so thank you. I just want to add the accordion, and then I think I'm done. Well, then we'll sing on it. But... Still my bacon coming really up as my memory rests and never forgets what I have lost. So let's put the accordion over here. Juanis, thanks for the follow. So, I don't have the chords in front of me, but I know it's the key of A. So if I did a walk down on the C. Thanks, Havoc, thank you. So this is the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years have gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. Oh, I think I figured out something. Oh, that might fix my peaking. That might fix my peaking. Okay, let me do the new balance check here. That's better, huh? A little delay on the accordion, why not? Also, yes, busted for another minor 4. I love minor 4s, they're my favorite. Alright. Yeah. Shall we verse 2? Verse 2. So let's see. Summer has come and passed, innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years have gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. Let's see a verse without the guitar. Summer has come and passed, the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years have gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. You guys, I fixed one of the issues and I'm so excited about it. Essentially, this knob here, master, where I can control the volume. When I want it to be as loud as I would want it to be, you'd think I would put it up all the way to the top. No. Because it cranks the volume within Ableton above the 0 threshold, which is causing the peaking. So it means that I can never turn up the volume to 100% on this pad, which is going to be hard to keep track of and break the habit, but I'm going to do my best. Learning. I forgot I have this thing on my face. You can just put a limiter on the master track. Okay, I do know how to do that. But I need to make sure... One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Yeah, they allow you to go over the 0 decibel marker, which is why the peaking's been happening. Should the master out... I want the master out to go straight into the universal audio, but it won't. It just does it through inputs 1 and 2, which is when most of the feedback's happening. So maybe I need to change the master output. One thing at a time. Okay. Thanks for sticking through that with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. For Pass Us On, thank you so much for 21 months. Late as always, but I have to hate to interrupt your beautiful music. Thank you. I was late today. I usually start at 3, and I started today at 5. But I realized I needed to do some self-care things, and I'm really happy that I did make the time for that. I was admittedly having a hard morning. I was pretty cry girl today. Not to make anyone worry, it just happens, you know. But I was really proud of myself because I was able to sit back and be like, okay, what can we do about this? And I didn't want to, but I got my butt to the gym. I didn't want to, but I made a nice lunch with enough leftovers so I don't need to worry about it after tonight. Took a shower, and I feel like it made me feel not perfectly better, but better. And now to be able to make music with you guys makes me feel really good. And even technical difficulties aside, I'm actually quite excited that I did do that from scratch. Because I can see it will be easy once I fix these last couple things. Morgan, thank you. That's so generous. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. I feel so just grateful. Thank you for Morgan. Please let me know if I can play you something. Yeah, I do still need to take my break. I just wanted to... I didn't want to take a break until I felt like I actually delivered something. So thank you guys. But Doc, now that you're here, I wanna show you. I've been making a mission for myself to try and record at least 4 measures of music every day, like original stuff, and at the same time work on my audio issues. And I feel like you'll like the one I did yesterday. I wanted to focus on getting my levels and plugins set for the piano, the rhythm guitar, and the bass. And I ended up making this, which I thought was pretty cool. No peaking. And I can get a good loud volume. Sounds clean. Happy. My piano improv's getting better. Then I did this bass. So I'm optimistic about getting the sound stuff right. I'm nearing the finish line, and I just want to get it before the front page. And then I did this little fiddle vibe for testing out the acoustic instrument and mic locations. It's pretty clean. And that one I'll probably expand on to be a full fiddle tune. Because I've never written an original fiddle tune before, but why not? Yes, I do typically have these 3 fingernails longer than the rest of mine. Violinists need to have these fingernails short. Very short. Very short. But I like to grow these out a little tiny bit so I can do some finger picking on the guitar. I know it looks kind of funny, but, you know. But again, you guys truly, thank you so much. I feel like I've made some discoveries to help the quality of stream be a bit better. So that's the goal. Good. Nice. for Station, don't worry, I have not forgotten about your request. I apologize making you wait so long for it. I believe you asked for Old Town by the Corrs. Or I guess not originally by the Corrs, they covered it, and I really like that version. Yes, okay, I can totally do that for you. Before I do, I will take my first real break here. I might take a good, like, almost 5 minutes. Maybe 4 minutes. I'll try and make it shorter. But when you get the gig to write the OST for Red Dead Redemption 3, that's the dream. Well, the dream is actually if they freaking ever decide to make it. I don't think it's gonna happen, which makes me sad. I've only played Red Dead Redemption 2, but sincerely, one of my favorite games of all time. Absolutely gorgeous. And I keep writing these like little kind of fiddly pieces, and I've joked with you guys about how the ultimate dream is if I got to write the OST for Red Dead Redemption 3. That's the dream, babies. I realized I never introduced myself in all the hubbub. For anyone that might have stuck around from our wonderful new friend, let me go back up, I apologize. Jill, from Jill's Raid. Or anyone who might just be new in general, welcome. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. My name is Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks, like what we're hearing in the background. I listen to the soundtracks and write out the music by ear. And I have 6 binders of video game music, so if you like Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy, Zelda, Hollow Knight, Xenoblade Chronicles, I've a lot of video game music. And I also make loops like the last one you heard, where I layer my folky stuff and other things and sing on top of it. But from Ong before, Jonathan Ong, he is a fantastic talent and a wonderful, wonderful person. You have Xenoblade music? Boy, howdy I do. I have a lot of Xenoblade. I have like, I mean, I have the song list. I guess I can just put that in chat for you. But yes, I have a bunch of Xenoblade Chronicle music. It's one of my favorite soundtracks to play over. This is a pimple cover because I'm not that good at makeup, and my skin was very angry with me. And I see the cute young children doing it these days, and I was like, I can do that too. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm actually shocked not more people have brought it up. But yeah, I guess there's something in it that helps it heal faster and also covers it up. Man, if I had this in freaking middle school, that would have been dope. Now I'm just a woman in my 30s putting stickers on my face. Okay, anyway, I need to take a break. I've been streaming 2 hours, and I need a quick break. I will try and make this as quick as possible, and then when we come back, I have a loop request for a wonderful song for a wonderful person for Station. Thank you again, everybody. I've been kind of all over the place today. I feel like I've been a lot more polished in the past, but it's just nice knowing I can come on camera however I might be feeling that day, and I appreciate you. I'll be quick. Love you guys. Okay, I am back, my friends. Ooh, right at the end of a song, too. Love when that syncs up. Very satisfying. All right, I hope the station's still here. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for waiting. What is my favorite dish? I do eat a fair amount of Mexican food. Anything wrapped in a tortilla, I'm stoked on. Breakfast burrito, or like beans and a bunch of veggies and cheese. I feel like that's a go-to for me. Weird favorite food would be pickles. I can just sit and eat a jar of pickles. I freaking love pickles. Clausen's the best one. I've tried them all. Just saying. What else do I like? I'm actually a big veggie person. I use my air fryer all the time for like asparagus and zucchini chips and kale, and I like my greens, mix it with rice. It's good. 2 to 3 cans of refried beans a day. I can't tell if that would be really good for your digestive system or like really, you know. Okay, singing binder is this one. We're gonna try and do this from scratch, because that's kind of like the theme I'm going for lately. For Old Town, what kind of drum vibe would this be? Exactly for Racing Mars. Also set to build. Thanks for the follow, by the way. That seems like a good tempo. You're going to hear the metronome for a brief moment while I record the drums. Oops. So let's see. Chill. Oh, it's because the volume's... There we go. I gotta get used to setting that at 0. Let me do a quick quantizing. Actually, the second pass is pretty on it. And this probably just has a snare on every 2 and 4. That would make sense. Best work I've ever done, oh my god. Now, one of the members has a tambo in her lap. Trevor, it's good to see you, how are you? You're on time for singing. So I feel like she just did like a... So I want it to be 3, 4. I think that's it. 1, 2. Cool. I want to read the fun fact about space. They use tortillas on the space station because bread crumbles and it would float around and get into all this stuff. Man, there must be so many restrictions if that's already one of the things. It's guitar time! Okay, guitar we put here. Hello. Pick. Here we go. So let's see. I feel like this is just like E over D. Foot Petals. This song has 2 layers. Then I'll do piano. Piano doesn't need foot pedals, so I'll use the next 2 for the bass line, and then the last 2 for strings. All right, let's do it. Guitar should be a bit louder. The girls are full of about the rosy in my heart. Make sure I'm not peaking in Ableton. Hey, Ressa, it's good to see you. How have you been? That's it. We remember. We remember how to music. Sometimes. Okay, bass line. piano time. So, man, I have to review this. So it's like da 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 da. I think it's a. Can I do it lower? No, that would be too low. So that it would be. After the C. Back to a G, of course. Yeah. And then back to an inversion. It's just like a. It'd be kind of fun to match the bass line. Alright, let's just go for it. Might take me a couple tries. Okay. And press play. How are you? It's good to see you. Let's do some panning. The bass needs to be centered. Alternate guitar. Okay, now the chorus. I forgot to copy the drums over, and I should play this an octave higher. Okay. That's better. A minor. I'm gonna get it. I'm being pickier with my parts. G major. to be an octave higher. Yes. Is it really an E minor? That second one might work. For A-Tech, welcome! I'm doing good, how are you? This time you will break down. She lost trust, so she must know all stars. The system has broke down. Okay, great. Let's do violin parts and then I will sing. How's the balance feel for you guys? New YouTube sub! Thank you, Captain Soft Heart. That's a funny name. Excuse me. Okay, let's do vocals. Spoil check 1, 2, let's go.
The girl's full, she felt the world she had in heart. This time he will break down. She pressed hard, now she must know what's lost. The system has broke down. Romance has broke down. This boy is cracking up. This boy is broken down. This boy is cracking up. This boy has broke down. She plays it hard, she plays it tough. But that's enough, her love is over. She broke his heart and that was rough. But in the end he'll soon recover. Romance is over. This boy is cracking up. This boy is broken down. This boy is cracking up. This boy has broke down. Chris, you're still here? What's up? Let's violin solo. Check. I've been wasting my time in the old hometown. I sure miss you, honey, now that you're not around. I've been wasting my time in the old hometown. I do miss you, honey, now that you're not around. Not around this old town. This boy is cracking up. This boy has broken down. This boy is cracking up. This boy has broke down. This boy is cracking up. This boy is broken down. This boy is cracking up. This boy has broke down.
Okay, we're learning. I know that my vocal mic is still too quiet, but I do think the bass, rhythm guitar, all the backing tracks individually, I think actually sound very good. And there's no peaking from what I can hear.
Wasting my time in the old hometown. I sure miss you, honey, now that you're not around. I've been wasting my time in the old hometown. I do miss you, honey, now that you're not around. Not around this old town.
Ooh, that was fun. I'm gonna make that one a priority for me to rehearse this weekend because it's a great audio check to lock in the balance of all the videos. I'm going to record all of it within OBS so then I can hear it afterwards. For for the Stable Trotter Serenade? Totally, dude. Oh, that makes me miss Tears of the Kingdom. This is my Zelda binder where I put all of my Zelda transcriptions because how can you not have a whole binder just dedicated to Zelda music? Where did I put Stable Trotters? Because the only downside to this, have a sub for playing Song Good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Doc. I appreciate you. I was going to make this a loop at some point, but for today, I think I might try and just find an extended version of this. I was such a nerd when, well, I'm always a nerd, but I was particularly a nerd when I was playing through this game. And when I got to the part where the whole band played together, I just sat on my couch and had tears rolling down my face. It was like, oh my God, it's so pretty. So that's the stables. Let me see if I can find extended. And I'm going to remind myself before I play, because I haven't done this one in a hot minute. For Elton, have a wonderful evening. It's always great to see you. Doc, let me know if I can play something for you. Let's see. So this goes... Okay, 3, 4, dun, da, da. Oh yeah. And then it's like a 1, 2, 3. I think I got it. Oh, this will be fun. Stable Trotters. I wrote out the different parts, and right now it's looping halfway through the song. I would prefer it go from the top of the song. Let me just do the original track. And this time I will play the violin instead of the flute part. Too. I don't think I even need music for that one. I should just remember it. I'll just do improv. Sometimes I do this as a loop with the guitar because I learned that part. But yeah, let's do the stables. But the Stable Trotter version. For anyone who's played Tears of the Kingdom, oh, what's his name? That character who fronts, he's the conductor of the Stable Trotters. Maestro is my favorite character because whenever he talks, he just goes, yeah, yeah. And when he's sad, he goes, yeah, yeah. And when he's scared, he's like, yeah, yeah. I like it. Okay, here's this. Chris, you're really nice. Thank you. And yes, I think it was just teasing, but let's all be kind to each other. I forgot this was on my face. I was scared there was a bug on my face. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I opened to a piece I forgot I learned and I want to play it. Southern, or maybe Suthorn, that's probably it. Suthorn Village from the newest Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Let me do that. I'm craving it. Suthorn Village. Also, bringing up the Monster Hunter soundtrack makes me want to do the main theme for Monster Hunter. It is so good. It's so epic. Oh, it's so pretty.
C and an E. Oh, let's throw that in there, that's fun.
I've done a loop of that before, trying to like kind of do a mashup between that and Song of Storms. Ooh, I'm enjoying the Zelda binder. What else do I have in here that I forgot about? Ooh, I haven't played this in forever. Orden Village from Twilight Princess. For Maliciously Welcome. Miss Blue Sky, welcome as well. Man, I need to get back into jumping an instrument, being able to just pick it up and bust out a tune like that is so cool. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, I definitely can't understate the hours of not as fun work I've put into the violin, but man, it's so worth it. I just, the joy I feel playing music, even in like my darkest feelings, I feel like it just makes me so happy. Oh yeah, I remember this. Cute. Oh my god. The peace this song just gave me. I haven't played this on stream in at least like a year or something. I forgot it. I first got Twilight Princess while I was attending Berkeley, and I went home for winter break, and it was no secret that I was having like a really hard time at Berkeley. I would have been fine if I just followed through and finished my vocal principal degree. But I really wanted to learn the violin. Like, I played violin when I was younger and I quit, and I saw the violin program there, and I've never wanted anything that badly to this day in my life than to get into that program. And so while I did my vocal classes, on any free hour I had, I would practice violin, and I would buy the best players coffee and beg them to play with me for an hour and ask them questions and try and learn, even though I was, and still am, still incredibly shy. And I was struggling, after not having played for so many years. And when I went home for winter break, my parents could tell I was really stressed out. And for Christmas, they got me Twilight Princess. And I sat on the couch in my cozy parents' house by the fireplace, the Christmas tree, and I just played that game so much. And it just felt like a really lovely escape from like everything. Oh yeah, I love two-step violin. I have some of their merch downstairs. They have like a shirt that says practice on the collar that I love, and I've practiced socks. But yeah. That's why the video game music's such a huge part of my repertoire, because like the comfort that these songs bring me is kind of like immeasurable in my eyes. Like I love them. And it makes me happy to get to highlight them for people that might not even listen to video game music, you know? But yeah. Even though that was a really tough time, that was something I'm super, super grateful for. And yeah. Let me see something here. Gotcha. Perfect. Also, Twilight Princess for me was more the game that cracked Wii and let us have every game available. I've been meaning to... actually, did they redo Twilight Princess? I think they only did Skyward Sword. I don't remember if they did the other one. Well, let's see here. We're getting close to 3 hours, y'all. I think what I'm going to do... Where are we at in our priority list? Okay, I've cleared that. I'm going to take one last quick break, and then let's just do a handful of like some video game pieces. Because I need to go and take care of my friend's kitty cats and give them love. And then I will be live tomorrow for anyone who wants some more music. I'm going to be live at noon. And yeah, I really appreciate everyone. I stream 4 days a week, and I'm always adding new things to the song list. And if you're enjoying the stream, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I honestly would love to go longer, but I gotta take care of the beautiful kitty cats. The beautiful kitty cats. I think I'll probably bring my iPad and do some work with them and hang out for a little bit. But I'm going to take my last quick break here, and then let's do some Joe picks for video game tunes. And yeah, I adore you all. Thank you so much for being a safe place for me to explore what I'm capable of. Oh yes, I have two Expedition 33 songs. Why don't I actually sing? I'll sing when I get back, Lumiere, and then let's do some video game stuff, and I'll wrap it up for the day. So I just need about 4 minutes, and I'll be right back. Thank you so much, everybody. Cathador nailed it. All the video game music in the background, or all the music rather in the background, is all video game music. I try to always be updating the song lists in the background too, but it's one of my favorite hobbies to listen and search for more things to put in the background for you guys. This one was Screaming in the Hallway. Also, thank you so much, YOLO Swaggins guitar. That's hilarious. I love your name. So I might, honestly, you guys only have time for one more because I gotta take care of the other cats and you clearly need attention, right? This is Kimchi. You're a good boy.
I'm sorry that I was in the room and not hanging out with you, okay?
So why don't I do Lumiere for you guys, and hopefully I'll remember the chords. I think I got it. For Samantha Luna Music, thanks for the follow.
All right, baby boy. I just gotta do one more, okay? I love you.
Please don't jump on the keyboard and do naughty things. So, let's see. Ding, ding, dum. Yeah, he's absolutely gonna do it. I think to avoid the big bar chord jumps, if I do it here, that would be E minor. Ding, ding. Ding. Don't do it. Please don't do it, sir. No, Kimchi. No, baby. No, 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 no. He's learned if he runs behind the couch, I can't get him. Oh, Kimchi. You're such a butthole, but I love you. Ding, dum, da-le-lam, fa-cam. To B major. Yeah. And then it would go dim dim da 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 dim da dim da di dum dum. Kim, please don't go on the cable, sweetheart. Okay, I gotta kick him out. Bimby, come here. Come here. Honey. Honey. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Lumiere from Expedition 33. Dim dum dalelam vacam son vandolumi eternam e gusta tungwariam dilim dilinam lute serratolilom seram dim dim da 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 dim dim da da dim da di dum dim dim da dim dim da dim da di dum dans là-haut sera ravi les toits à se renoir briller faire clair obscur doublé doux à tout envers et faire clair obscur quoi des hauts pas tout envers sans elle clair obscur doublé doux à tout envers et faire clair obscur quoi des hauts pas tout envers sans elle.
bleu petit, clair, obscur, quadrillabati. Clair, obscur, tableau, hâte, tavera, FN. Clair, obscur, quadrillabati, tavera, sauce. Clair, obscur, quadrillabati, tavera, FN. Clair, obscur, quadrillabati, tavera, sauce.
The song that captured the hearts of every video game enthusiast in the world. When I found out they're making another one, I cried. I didn't finish yet, no spoilers, but I did finish the monolith. And now I'm just combing through the map, trying to get as much done as possible, because I'm a completionist in games, and if I can get everything possible, then I want to get everything possible. But with that, you guys, I really want to keep going. I feel bad stopping us here, but there are kitties that need me. Not only my own kitty, but my friends. So I am going to wrap it up here for today. Thank you so much, everyone. Truly, thank you so, so much. If you enjoyed the stream, I hope you consider following. I'm going to be live again tomorrow at noon. And I'm almost done with a new transcription. I learned this really fun song from the new Mario Kart for some bluegrass vibes. We'll see if I can get it up to tempo in time. But I learned this one. It might have to wait till Monday for me to be ready to play it, but I can give a sneak peek at least. So let us give a look at who is live and who we can be raiding. I always like to take an extra moment to see if there's someone I haven't had a chance to raid for a while. Especially as I don't usually stream in the evenings. So I just want to see if there's someone I haven't had a chance to say hello to. Ooh, there's so many good options. This is hard. But I actually would like to raid a fellow Nashvilleian. He took a break from streaming for a while, and I've played a couple of his gigs before, and he is so wonderful. He's so talented, and I was really honored because he actually reached out to ask if I would play a show with him over at TwitchCon. It's not actually at TwitchCon, it's going to be at a venue surrounding it. But we are going to raid Samuel Tucker Young. He is, once again, an immensely fantastic, wonderful talent. And I have a rehearsal with him on Sunday for said gig, so this will give me good motivation. I mean, I've already had that motivation, don't get me wrong. Thank you again, everyone, for just being so wonderful. I'm going to be live again tomorrow at noon. And I'm determined to just keep locking in our sound settings. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your evening. Be kind to yourself. I'm trying to do the same. I know some days it's easier than others, but you deserve it. And thank you for these follows right here at the end. Thank you. You might see another star on my face if this monster, the second head that's growing on my face, doesn't disappear before then. But yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. Boy.